The hotly debated topic, short form content, long form content, which one works better? Today, we're going to break it down. I'm going to give you my insights. I've been creating content from an online marketing point of view for many years. I can't even tell you, it'd be well over a decade. And this has been a debate for the whole time. And there's so many different schools of thought when it comes to creating content. I'm going to break it down for you, and I'll probably spoiler alert, both are going to work well, depending. Okay. And I'm going to run through why I think that way and how you, as a marketer, as a business owner, as a content creator, can really harness the power of both to help you create a effective online marketing strategy using content. Let's start with short form content. Now, when I talk short form versus long form, what I'm talking about is the length of the content. Now, you might be thinking like a blog post, for example, an article. A short blog post might be 300 words. A long one might be 2,500 words. A video, for example, you might do a 3 or 4 minute YouTube video versus a 30 to 40 minute YouTube video. So this is what we're talking about when we're talking about short form versus long form content. So let's talk about short form content. Short form content right now is very popular with a lot of the social media platforms because, especially the younger generation in particular, but most of us have a very short attention span unless we're particularly looking to solve a problem. And then we're probably more likely to invest our time in something that is longer form. So short form content is great for getting engagement. It's for getting the word out there, for getting new followers, for creating real quick, snappy content that is going to help you grow your follower base, right? It's going to get the word out there. It's going to do more like an awareness campaign. The reason why short form is so good is because people can consume it fast. Okay. And I'm talking some of these things you see on videos, or even YouTube has started the shorts, of course, Instagram reels. These type of content is easy and quick to consume. So short form content is great from that perspective. It's also very easy, or not very easy, it's much easier for you to create short form content than long form content, because how easy is it for you to write a 300 word article? It's very simple. Or make a 2 minute video. So short form content is extremely easy to make, and it can be super effective because it does keep their attention. It's easier to make, and you can get straight to the point, right? So rather than having it padded out with 50 different points, you just go straight to that one point. In this article, I'm going to tell you how to do X, and that's it, done. So short form content is extremely powerful, easy to do, quick for people to consume, great for awareness. And if you're doing nothing, I suggest that's where you start, right? Just doing short videos or short articles, because at least it starts that momentum. Okay. And getting the momentum sometimes is the most difficult part when it comes to content creation. Now let's talk about long form content, because long form content also plays an important part in anybody's content marketing strategy. Long form content can definitely be more helpful. Okay, so short form, not saying that short form content can't be, but in long form, you can definitely put more into it. You can have more solutions, a more step-by-step approach, a longer instructional video, whatever it might be. You can have more points in your article rather than just one point. So it can be more helpful. It can be seen as a better resource. And for this reason, long form content can be more powerful from a marketing strategy, because if you've got a really powerful, let's talk about an article or a blog post on your website. Let's say you've got a blog post on your website that has a step-by-step process for getting something done. Let's say, I don't know, setting up your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn profile, you could do that in 300 words and say, here's the key things you need to think about, bang, bang, bang. Or you could have a 2,500 word blog post that went step by step with examples of exactly how to fill in each section, what type of images to use, how to optimize each part, where to put the links, how to get endorsements, right? So much more in depth. Now, that particular article, if I had the intent of increasing my LinkedIn exposure and I wanted my profile to be amazing, that's going to get my attention. I'm going to invest the time to read it. And there's a good chance that I'll share that article more. Okay. So long form content has this ability, if it's a really good quality and is transformational. So it transforms the person's, when they're reading it, transforms them from point A to point B. And it does that comprehensively, you're going to find that a lot of people will share that. So a lot of, other influencers or other sites or other companies might share that because it's such a helpful resource. The other thing is long form content. You can obviously have more words on it, so there's a likelihood that you're going to capture more keywords that are relevant to your target market, and this helps with SEO. Okay, so search engine optimization, and not only does this stand true for written content, but also video content, because we know that artificial intelligence is listening to our videos, and they know what it is that we say. But having said all that, long form content, you can lose people's attention very quickly. So you need to make sure that it is very compelling, that you understand how to structure it in such a way with subheadings. If you're using YouTube videos, you have chapters that are time stamped. So just little things to help people move through your content faster if they want to. Okay, so they can skim the subheadlines or skim through the chapters. The great thing also about long form content, once you get your head around creating that, is you can break that down into short form content. So it can be a really good part of your strategy if you're using content, and you should be, as part of your marketing strategy, to be able to create awareness online and attract traffic to your website or to your social media pages or into your business and create leads. The longer form content is going to rank a little bit better because of the ability to do that. It's also going to position you more of an expert, because typically you can't put a lot into the short form. Having said that, as I said at the beginning, the spoiler alert was both work really well. In the end, it's going to come down to the quality of the content that you create. So if you can get your point across in less words or in a shorter video, then that's what you should do. I could drag this video out for 30 minutes, but instead, let's just get straight to the point. And I've given you those. I've given those very distinct points as to what are the pros and cons of both types of content. But ultimately, it is the quality that matters. So if your content is answering a problem, solving a problem, it's providing a solution, or and I like to use the word transformation, right? So by somebody coming across your content, is it transforming something for them? So for example, if you want to help somebody, let's go back to that LinkedIn profile. If somebody has been struggling to set up their LinkedIn profile, and your piece of content transforms them from having a substandard average profile to an amazing one, they're going to love that piece of content. It doesn't matter whether it's 300 words long, or if it's 3,000 words long, or if it's a 3-minute video, or it's a 30-minute video. It is about the quality of that transformation. So, I guess to heed the warning not to write stuff just for the sake of writing stuff, because I've seen a lot of people do that. And in the past, we did that. We did keyword stuffing. And in fact, I know on websites, there was a practice where you would write content or keywords in the same color as the background, so no one could actually read it. But it was designed to help Google read the website, because we knew it was being scraped and it would put it, higher up in the search ranking. So just consider that as you're creating your content. I would highly recommend, if you're not doing much content creation, just keep it easy, keep it simple, keep it short. That way you're going to get started. If you're nervous about doing videos, short videos are much easier to do than longer videos. So you can quickly just, write out a couple of paragraphs that you're going to read out, even if you need to script it, or some bullet points. And don't feel like it has to be, a long 30-minute video to be effective. Just make sure that whatever you do is quality, and you give people the answer to the question that they have in their head. All right. Now, having said this, if you want help with your content creation or your digital marketing, online marketing, what we're all about and what we're passionate about is helping people to really make their mark with online marketing. And it's capturing the relevant traffic that's there online and turning that traffic into leads, and then of course customers that turn into sales, and of course profitability on your bottom line. That's what we're passionate about. So if you are in business and you're looking for someone to help you generate more quality leads online, I want to invite you to book in for a discovery call. We'll put the link down below, and that way you can click on that link. It's a 15-minute call. It's absolutely no obligation, and all we're going to do is sort of work out where you're at, what it is you're trying to achieve with your online marketing. If I can help, then we'll book you in for a much deeper dive called a digital marketing roadmap session. But if it's not a good fit, if we don't both agree that there's a benefit in chatting further, then no harm done. I'll still give you a few pointers. Typically what I do is give people a little 3-step action plan they can run off and implement on their own anyway. And that way you can start seeing better results from your online marketing immediately. So click on that link, book yourself in for the 15-minute discovery call. We'll have a chat and see if I can help. All right. Hopefully today's tip was helpful for you. Get out there, start making some content, and start generating lots of leads online. See ya.